Hi guys, so last week I was asked to make a video about my diet and exercise routine, so here it is. Admittedly this feels a little weird because obviously this is coming from somebody who is in that grey area between anorexia and recovery, and I'm not quite sure where I stand. Plus I'm 8 months pregnant, so this might be a little off, but I'll make it nonetheless because it's been asked. So I guess I'll start with exercise because that's, I guess, the easier and shorter bit to talk about. My exercise routine is pretty basic. I started doing quite a bit of strength training, but all body weight strength training, when I got pregnant because I started having a lot of trouble with my back. I don't know if you know, I have acute osteoporosis in my pelvis and the lower part of my spine. And so the pressure from pregnancy can be quite dangerous for me. With a risk of like fractures to my pelvis and injury to my back that can be done by carrying a baby. And so the idea is to strengthen the muscles in my back, to then support my pelvis better and be able to take some of the weight of the baby. And so I started doing some strength training. I use a resistant band. I have like 5-pound dumbbells. I'm not allowed to do anything heavy. So there's lots of squats, lunges, glute bridges, all that kind of basic, very, very basic leg, lower back, butt exercises. For the whole of May, I did the Skinny Miss, which I am going to link in the box, butt challenge, which was great. My butt looks better than it has done for a very long time. I did that. I've also got on Pinterest, which there's a link to my Pinterest, but I'll put it in the box too. Something with like a board with loads of exercises on it, which I've tried, different leg circuits and stuff. Since June, I've started just doing a thing where I do 100 squats, lots of arabesques, 50 lunges each leg, and all just kind of variation of leg circuits that I do. For upper body, I'm really lazy. I do, the normal tricep extensions, bicep curls, lateral raises, press ups, tricep press ups, tricep dips, just like a mixture of a lot of body weight stuff. And I also do Pilates when I can be bothered and when I have time. And I try to do yoga or stretch in the morning. I also have a bike. I don't know why I did this for bike. And I do really, really low intensity cycling, which is just good for keeping my muscles warm and keeping my joints warm. Low intensity, low everything. I don't go fast, I don't push myself, I don't ever make it so I'm out of breath. I just do it so I'm kind of just plodding along, which is just to keep the mobility in my joints good and just keep myself warm, really. And I do that as well, for about half an hour. All in all, I probably do about an hour of exercise 5 days a week. Not a massive amount, and I don't want to push myself. The goal is to just keep myself flexible and mobile and build up some muscle, really, because I have muscle from dancing for so long, but I really did get really weak, and I kind of want to get back some of my strength, especially because I'm going to be looking after 2 kids as well. So that's the aim of the game. As far as my diet, at the moment my diet is really restrictive because I've been really, really ill. I'm still really turned off by loads of foods, and so my diet is super simple, quite restrictive and quite boring, but it works. So for breakfast, generally I have something carb-based. It's a good way to start off the day. I have toast, I have wholemeal toast, or a wholemeal pita bread, with just whatever I want on it. It's normally just some Lurpak or something, because I don't follow a vegan diet while I'm pregnant because my calcium levels are very low and my protein levels are very low, so I have to add in other stuff. So normally some Lurpak with, just something wholemeal, sometimes an English muffin. But at the moment I really like pita bread, so I've been having a lot of wholemeal pita, and Dylan likes pita bread too, so we can have that together. And then I just have that because my stomach is all over the place, so I try and eat small and often. Then in between breakfast and lunch, I'll snack sometimes on fruit, sometimes on nuts, sometimes on peanut butter, sometimes on Mars bars because I want Mars bars, sometimes on ice cream. Yesterday I was having Haagen-Dazs because I was like, I really want some ice cream, so I had ice cream. But normally it's a healthy snack, you know, a little bit of peanut butter, some, I like Brazil nuts, and I like almond, I like pistachios, so I have like a mix of nuts. I have some fruits and berries, or some kiwis, which you all know I'm loving at the moment, or pineapple. Then for lunch, I have one of two things. I either have a salad, which is normally like spinach, kale, maybe a lettuce, cucumber, pine nuts, mozzarella, and balsamic vinegar. That's my salad. Love that. And some chili powder or chopped chilies, depending what I've got in. Or I have this thing, which we all call the carbless Fiorentina. I love Fiorentina pizzas. I was craving them tons at the start of my pregnancy. It's basically a baked dish. You get the dish, you put passata in, or tomato pasta sauce, or bolognese, whatever you've got that's tomato. A fried egg with a runny yolk. I love runny yolks, dippy yolks, whatever you call them. Then some spinach. Sometimes I saute it, sometimes I don't. And then some mozzarella and some black pepper, and then shove it in the oven, bake it. Let it all melt and kind of infuse together. Get it out, put some balsamic vinegar on it, because I love balsamic vinegar, and done. So I have that. That's really good too. Then I generally have another snack. Normally kiwis at the moment, because I like kiwis a lot. Then for dinner, I have something light. I have like a little bit of pasta. Again, wholemeal. I'm a big fan of wholemeal spaghetti and pesto at the moment. But I have quite a small portion of that with some salad, or I'll have some couscous or quinoa with some salad or some sauteed vegetables, or something quite light, because I think that eating light at the end of the day is quite important for me. It stops me freaking out about too much. And then I generally have another snack before I go to bed. So some more fruits and more nuts, peanut butter, ice cream. I'm probably going to eat some ice cream tonight because I'm stressed. So yeah, I also drink a ton of fruit juice and smoothies. I generally drink probably about between half a litre and a litre of orange juice a day, just because I love orange juice. And I either make my own smoothies, which I make green smoothies, so they're like kale, spinach, some berries, green tea, bananas, that kind of thing. I kind of like berry banana smoothies at the moment. They're like a big thing for me. Or I just buy some because I'm being lazy. Or I've eaten all the fruit, which happens quite a lot. So yeah, I have those. And then I try and drink at least another litre and a half of water or squash a day, just because it's important to stay hydrated. So I do that. I'm also taking vitamins at the moment. I take biotin, which is a B vitamin complex, which helps with cell repair. Just because I'm really, really deficient in B vitamins, and one of the side effects is your hair and your nails snap. I started taking that. I'm also on a double dosage of prenatals, which is folic acid, iron, vitamin D, and B7, I think. So I'm taking those. And that's it. That's my diet and exercise routine, I think. And I went through it really quickly because I'm trying not to forget. So yeah, if you have any other questions about my diet and exercise routine, don't hesitate to ask. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, some of the time, if it depends on what I'm cooking for Dylan, dinner can sometimes be whatever Dylan's having. If I'm making a curry, or because I use a lot of soy, so, or quinoa, or grains, and not grains, like beans. So if I'm making a curry, or like a bolognese or cottage pie, I'll have them instead. But I mean, it depends what Dylan's eating. If I make a big portion of something, then I'll divide myself up some. But if he's not, then yeah. So that's my diet. So yeah, anything else you want to know, anything you think I've missed, just pop it in the question box, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Bye.